So before creating the listing itself, there's one small but important step to do first. Go to JetEngine Query Builder and create a new query. Give it a name. For the query type, choose WooCommerce Products Query and set product status to published. That's all we need here. Save the query. Now we can move on to the listing. Go to JetEngine Listings and create a new listing item. As the listing source, choose Query Builder and select the query we just created. Give the listing a name, choose Elementor as the editor, and create the listing item. We've covered listing creation many times before, so I'll keep this part quick. Inside the listing, I'll add a dynamic image widget to set the source to the WooCommerce featured image. Then I'll use dynamic field widget to show the product title and another one for the price. Finally, I'll add a dynamic link with a Book Now label, which will lead to the product page with the booking form. Such a page is created by WooCommerce by default, and to link to it, simply choose WooCommerce permalink as the source. Next, let's create a listing for vendors. This time I'll create another listing item but set the listing source to users. Here I'll use a dynamic image for the user image, a dynamic field for the occupation we added earlier, and a dynamic link that will lead to the vendor's properties. Unlike with the product listing, I will not finish setting up this link yet. It will point to the vendor's single profile page, which we'll build in one of the next steps. Once that page is ready, we'll return to this listing and complete the link settings. This still isn't all the listings we're going to use today, but let's already place the ones we've created onto a page that will serve as our home page. We can reuse one of the draft pages by Elementor. As you can see, pages already have a header and footer coming from the default WordPress theme. I'll adjust the header and navigation later. For now, this is perfectly fine. On this page, I'm going to add two listing grid widgets. One will display all properties and the other will display our vendors. There's one important thing to keep in mind here. If we use the user listing as it is, WordPress will also show the admin user, which is obviously not something we want to display publicly, unless the admin is also acting as a vendor. To avoid that, we need another custom query. So once again, go to JetEngine Query Builder and create a new query. This time choose Users Query as the query type and set a condition so that only users with the JetBooking Vendor role are included. After saving the query, I'll go back to the home page and assign this query to the second listing grid, the one that shows vendors. At this point, we already have the page that regular site visitors will see. From here, they can browse available properties, view vendors, and eventually move on to booking. Now it's time to take care of the website part that's meant for signed-in vendors. We need to create a dedicated area where vendors can log in and manage their accounts, their properties, and their bookings.